Hi guys, it's Jane from Jane Loves to Shop, and it's Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It's raining here in Southwest Florida, but we really need the rain, so it's a good thing. So I wanted to show you my outfit because I just love it, and I got these capris on sale at Bell's Outlet. And if you know Bell's, they have some great deals, but the Bell's Outlet is where I think they put stuff that they don't sell and they mark them down even more. So let me show you my outfit. Okay guys, what do you think? I'm gonna get another top, maybe a black t-shirt would go better with this, so I'm thinking that, but look at these capris. They are capris, and they're black background, and they have lemons on them. Aren't they cute? Everything lemon seems to be in this season, so I just thought I would jump on the bandwagon because, let's face it, I'm a little fruity. Ha ha ha. Yes, I am. See what I did there? So, let's take a good look at these little puppies, shall we? Look at them. Aren't they cute? You could maybe call them crop pants. They're maybe 3 inches off from my ankle, but I'm not sure. But look how cute they are with the lemon print. I just love them. And I got a good deal on them. So I'm back. I'm sitting down now. And I just wanted to show you because I was so excited. I got those capris, like I said, at Bell's Outlet. And they had a $65 original price tag on them, but I got them for $8.99. Woohoo! So I'm very happy about that. They're very comfortable. The waist on these is stretchy. You don't see like a big stretch band. They're very smooth, and I like that, but they are stretchy. You just pull them up. Very comfortable. So I'm happy about that. I'll probably get a lot of wear out of them this summer. And like I said, lemons seem to be everywhere. You know, they're just in. And I think maybe all things fruit, like I've seen shirts with cherries on them and limes. I do have a t-shirt that has little oranges on it, and I like that a lot. But lemons are so pretty, and they're so springy and summery. And you just kind of feel, I know I'm going on about lemons, but you do feel refreshed, don't you, when you see lemons? It's like, ah, lemons. So I don't have a haul for you today, but I was going to show you what I'm making for dinner. You know, it's a big deal when I actually cook a regular meal for myself because, truth be told, I could eat peanut butter crackers or a peanut butter sandwich with cookies. You know, I got to have something sweet after. I could eat that practically every day, and I know it's not a balanced diet, so I'm actually not really cooking a big meal, but it's going to be a balanced meal. So I will bring you along when I cook that, and we'll have dinner together. Alrighty, see you soon. So tonight I'm having fish for dinner. And I don't have tartar sauce, but I'm going to make some because it's very easy to make. And a lot of you probably already know this, but if you don't, I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay. I'm going to get out some mayo. So we've got to get the mayo. And got the mayo right here. I like Hellmann's mayo. And I'm going to use some sweet green relish, kind of put on hot dogs. It's the best. But you can use other kinds of relish too if you want to experiment with it. But I like the green, and that's really all I have right now. And I would put juice of a lemon in there, but I don't have a lemon, but I do have a lime. And I think that's going to work out very nicely. So I'm going to get my lime out. Here it is. And I've got some coarse black pepper. So let's do it. So I've got my bowl right here. And first I'm going to put in some mayo. And I like Hellmann's. I'm not going to put too much in. I don't want to make too much. And I just go by sight, you know. I'm not even measuring really. So I'm going to put in some green relish. And we'll start with that. I'm going to stir it up. I like plenty of relish in my tartar sauce, otherwise known as tartar sauce. Okay, so I'm stirring that really good. Alrighty, I'm going to put in some coarse black pepper. There we go. And I'm going to put in a little bit of wine. Might be very nice with this. I'm hoping, because I don't have a lemon. But it's citrus, right? So why not? Oh, it smells so good. Squeeze. Boy, these are harder than lemons. All right. I'm squeezing that lime. All right. So I'm going to stir it again. I'm going to give it a little taste test and see where we are here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That lime gives it so much flavor. I'm debating if I should put the other one in. No, maybe I'll save it. It's perfect the way it is. Okay. So that's our tartar sauce for dinner tonight. And what kind of fish, you ask, am I cooking? Well, let me tell you. Let me show you. I'm going to have some Gorton fillets. Now I have one left of the garlic and herb, and that was delicious. And these I bake in the oven. So that's the garlic and herb fish fillets. It was a buy one get one. So the other one I got was just the crispy battered fish fillets. They have other varieties as well. Someone's calling me. Nope, we don't want that. I was looking for the Parmesan crusted. They have that, but they were out at Publix. So like I said, I got a garlic and herb, and then I got a plain one, just in case I didn't like the garlic and herb. Well, it turned out I love the garlic and herb, so I highly recommend it. But I only have one left, and I'm hungry tonight, so I'll have the last garlic and herb fillet, and then I'll have one crispy fish fillet. And I don't like to use the oven too much when I live in Florida, and it's hot right now, even though it's just May. And, it makes my AC have to work harder, and I probably should get an air fryer, but I really don't want to spend the money right now. And my kitchen is so small, I'm not even sure where I'd put it right now. So there's that. So I might have a air fryer one day, but right now I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the oven on, put these two fillets in there, and I'm going to put in 4 sweet potatoes before I put the fish in. And I'm going to bake 4 sweet potatoes. That way, for the next few nights, I just have to put my sweet potato in the microwave, and I've got a cooked sweet potato for dinner. I love sweet potatoes. And if I just do one, I tend to not eat the sweet potatoes, and I did get a little bag of them, and I hate throwing them out. I usually end up doing that, but so tonight I'm going to cook 4 of them so I have them for the week, and I thought that'd be a smart thing to do. So we're having that. I've got some frozen zucchini in there, so I thought I'd have that. Like I said, I'm going to have it's a balanced meal. I'm going to have, the fish, the sweet potato and the zucchini, and I'm sure it'll be more nutritious than peanut butter sandwich, which is what I do a lot of times, especially on the weekends. I tend to do that. So that's my dinner for tonight, and I will put this lovely tartar sauce in the refrigerator. I will come back when I'm ready to put the fish fillets and the sweet potatoes in the oven. Alrighty. So I got my bag of sweet potatoes here, and I'm going to try to pick 4 basically the same size, and I think I got the 4 best ones in this bag. So those are the 4 I picked right there. They're basically all the same size, closest I could get. These 4 look like the, I don't know, the Misfits. This looks like almost like a double one. Wow, look at that. That's kind of weird, huh? I don't know. And then there's 3 more. That one looks questionable, so I'm not sure, but I think we're doing good. I got the 4 best ones of the bunch, and we're going to wash them, and I'm going to stick holes in them, and I'll be right back. So I'm washed each one, and I'm wiping them down with paper towel, and I'm heating the oven to 425 because that's what I have to cook those fish fillets at. Notice all the dirt that comes off of sweet potatoes? That's a lot of dirt. You know what they say, you eat a peck of dirt before you die, and I guess that's true. All right, so I love potato skin. I don't think not so much sweet potato, but I do love regular potato skins. So I'm going to score each one, you know, like I was taught. Not real sure what that does, but and the oven is preheating, but I'm just going to put them in there because I know it's going to take a while. So we're just going to stick them in the oven. I would usually cook these at 325. I mean 350 most likely. But because the fish needs to be cooked at 425, I thought I'll put them in at 425, and maybe after about 40 minutes it would be time I could maybe put the fish in. Trying to time it all. Everything's done pretty much at the same time. Alrighty, so potatoes are in, and let me show you what I have for veggie. I said zucchini, but the good news is it's a zucchini blend, and it's got green and yellow zucchini. So to me, that's yellow squash, right? So I love that. I love that it's a mix like that. That'll be really good. And I'm going to cook this on top of the stove. All right, so we're getting there. So my sweet potatoes are getting done, and I'm going to take the fish and put the fish out now. I'm going to have 2 fillets, putting them on a cookie sheet, and I believe we cooked these for 20 minutes in the oven at a 425 oven. It says 17 to 19 minutes. I'm going to say 20, and then flip after 12. So I'll flip them after 12 minutes. And so there we go. I got one plain, and I got the last garlic and herb. The garlic and herb were really, really good. And you can see that they look different. The garlic and herb is like the darker one. It's got all the stuff on it, and that's the plain one there. But I'm sure it'll be good. It'll be good. I got the tartar sauce to put on them. All right. Now I gotta make room in the oven because I got those 4 sweet potatoes. Ooh, ooh, that's a hot oven. All right. In we go. Alrighty, in for 12, and then I'll flip them. So the fish is done. I think everything is done. You can see the sweet potatoes are nicely done. And the fish fillets over here, they're just about done. And I got the veggie right here. And that's done too. So now I'm just gonna plate it up. And I'll have sweet potatoes for the next few days, so that's good. I'm gonna start with this lovely tartar sauce. Looks delicious. Been sitting in the fridge. I could eat that with a spoon. I think I could. Alrighty. So now, flip this off. Oh, got my sweet potato right here. I'll put some butter on it. I like butter on my sweet potato. They look a little smaller. Do sweet potatoes shrink when you cook them? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I think maybe a little bit they do. I'm putting some butter on that. Nothing like butter on a sweet potato. Oh no, I'm humming again. And now we've got 2 fish fillets. And where am I going to put the zucchini and the squash? I just cooked enough for me for tonight. Nice portion, and I put the rest back in the freezer. Usually I buy squash and zucchini fresh, but when I saw the bag of it, I thought, yeah, why don't I try it? You know, try it frozen. So what I like to do is put a little Italian seasoning on my veggies. A little salt on my sweet potato and my fish and the veggie and some black pepper. Alrighty. So there's my plate. That's my dinner, folks. So I'm gonna go eat. So thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon on a Saturday. And I hope you have something good to eat tonight. And I hope you do something nice for yourself today. And all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And God bless.